Welcome back to another gardening edition of Juicing with Jay. I'm just gonna go straight into it. So what I did, and I posted this on my first video, that I was building a raised bed. So I'm gonna show you guys what that raised bed looks like. This is the raised bed. So planter blocks, and some 6x8 wood, 6x8 wood, and I did a 2 feet cut on the sides. So this is what it looks like. I'm just gonna go ahead and put some more soil in there. I bought some soil from Home Depot. I ended up getting this for like $8, but altogether for all the soil and everything, I think I probably spent about roughly about $30 to $40 for all the soil combined. So the soil can get a little pricier, or get a little bit pricey, but there are a couple of farmers and gardeners online that can show you how to get it for free. So also I bought some of these. I don't know if you can see them, but they're like cages, and I just did my own version of it. I saw some stuff on YouTube, and when I went to go price it out, it was a little bit more than what I wanted to pay, and I don't have that much stuff growing. So I found these. They're $7 each, but you can make 2 cages out of one of them. So I went ahead and just got a couple of these. I already had a few already in the garden, and that's it. So yeah, I'm going full effect with this gardening, in the midst of what's going on right now. I definitely want to have at least something coming up in my garden, something that I could rely on and feed off. So this is one of the cages that I already had going up. So what I did just now, I went and bought some spray paint. This is an old Trellis that I bought, and it has you notice the green paint on there versus this one. It was the silver when I bought it, but now because I've watering and the temperature, it kind of has that rust look on it, and I really don't like that look. So I'm gonna paint those over. The new ones that I bought, I'm gonna paint them to have some type of protection from the elements. So this is the rainbow chard, corn, squash, watermelon. I had watermelon there, but I guess it didn't like the soil, so that's not doing too good. And then the blackberry is showing signs of life. All right, guys, I didn't want to do all this work on video because I didn't have my stick set up for that, and I didn't want to take away from the work that I was doing. I just kind of wanted to knock the work out and get it done, but I want you guys to check this out. So from out of that, this is called a mesh sheet, and I'll post that information. So out of the mesh sheet, I bought one for $7. I was able to make 2 of these cages. So I made this one. Let me step back so you can see it. I made this one, and these are going to be for the tomatoes or squash. And then I added these to the bed because I'm also going to add some more tomatoes. So I added these 2 to the bed. So I cut them in half, well, a little bit more than half, to make this one. And then the leftovers I use as a trellis inside my bed, because I'm going to also put some vining plants in here, like tomatoes and sweet potatoes. So from 1 became 2. Here's the other one that I did, and that's going around the tomatoes, and the other one will probably go around the squash so that it can grow up instead of across. So with the climax of what things are happening right now, and I don't have to speak on that because that's always the climax that we face as a people. the only thing that I could say is we have to be self-reliant, and we have to learn to depend less on the system. And for me doing my part to depend less on the system is at least to know where my food is going to come from, or where my food is coming from. So let's be independent. Let's each one teach one. And that's, been my phrase for a lot of these videos. If you have some knowledge to share with your fellow brother or sister, don't be afraid to share that, especially for those who seek the knowledge. There are a lot of people out there that don't seek the knowledge. But for those who actually are seeking the knowledge, don't be afraid to share their information. So I'm just going to leave you with that. And, let's put something in the ground. Even if it's a tomato, a potato, whatever it may be, just let's put it in the ground. And this is nothing new for me. And I think this is why I enjoyed so much. We've always had a garden at my mom's house. We had farms, back home. And this is something that I truly enjoy doing. And I love reaping the rewards of my labor. So let's get out there. Let's each one teach one once again. And let's try to be as self-sufficient and less dependent on this wicked system. With that being said, you know the rest. Thank you for watching Juicing with Jay, Gardening Edition Part 2, and I'm out.